Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Royal Instinct. Today, we are going to be watching another video about the Amazon Prime documentary Married to the Game. This one was titled An In-Depth Look Behind the Scenes Between the Wedding of Riyad Mahrez, the Premier League footballer, ex-Man City footballer, and his wife, Taylor Ward. Before watching this documentary, I didn't know who she was. I obviously knew who Riyad Mahrez was, very talented footballer, potentially a Premier League great, very talented. But I didn't know who Taylor Ward was, and I kind of done a little bit of research, and her father is a ex footballer. So the mother, married a footballer, and the mother also appeared in a reality TV show called Made in Cheshire or Housewives of Cheshire or something like that. And so the daughter has followed into the mother's footsteps. She's also married a footballer. This is her second relationship with a footballer. She's definitely got a type, and I think every girl in that family has a type. Like, doesn't matter what you look like, as long as you play football and earn millions of dollars. I believe they even call themselves the Kardashians of England, or the Kardashians of the UK. Now, I didn't say that. I think that is what they call themselves, right? Why is this of relevance in today's society? Well, the Kardashians, for example, are the archetype famous family. Okay, they came from nothing. Well, they didn't come from nothing, but what I mean is that nobody knew who they were. Pretty much, their father was O.J. Simpson's um, lawyer. But Kim made a sex tape and made her whole family famous. And now millions of people want to emulate Kim Kardashian. Why is this of relevance? Because the society that we live in is built of fame. Okay. If you want to be anybody who is important, if you want to be somebody who's able to make a lot of money, who has a lot of clout, who has a lot of influence, you need to be able to have attention pointed towards you. Okay, that is when you get the best business deals, that is when you get the best world opportunities, the best social skills, and that's when you can date the best people. Taylor Ward, obviously, whether she comes from a wealthy family before or not, still felt the need to marry a famous footballer. Okay, and don't give me that shit where you say, oh no, she made her money. She's a self-made businesswoman. She's made her money. She comes from a wealthy family. She didn't need the money. Right. Okay. And she just so happens to have dated at least two footballers that I know of, right? Sergio Aguero and then Riyad Mahrez. And the crazy thing is, like, they both dated the same woman and they played for the same fucking team. At least, like, she dated one from one team and then the other from one from Manchester United, one from Man City. I can understand, but then, like, you're sharing a dressing room, you're sharing footballs, and now you're sharing fucking women as well. It's like, guys, like, open your eyes to what's happening here. Okay. And I'm not blaming uh Taylor. I'm not saying that she's doing anything wrong. It is the game. Okay. She's playing it and she's winning. All right. I'm giving her flowers. I'm giving her full props. Okay. But don't make it out like it's some sort of fucking fairy tale bullshit, right? She knows what she's doing. It was her dream to do what she's doing. She is using this documentary, and the only reason she's in that fucking documentary is because of a famous footballer husband. Okay. But she's using this to launch her own media career, to launch her own to build her fame, to make her name more recognized. And why does she want to do that? Because that is when you live life at the top. Okay, people love you, people adore you, people also hate you, obviously. But the love outweighs the negative, and good for her. Again, I don't give a shit what she's doing. She's playing the game and she's playing it well. I'm here to expose to you what she is doing, and I want the same for you. I want you watching right now to become as famous as possible. You might be a female watching this, and I'm like saying like you need to marry a fucking footballer, or right. If you don't want to marry a famous footballer, you need to become as famous as possible. Okay. And here on Royal Instinct, the way we do it is we don't get our tits out, we don't get our ass out. What we do is we use our brains, we use our knowledge, we use our passions to build followings, people who will love you for your interests, for your passions, because you are able to communicate this effectively, to communicate this charismatically. The clients that I work with reach out to me because they have a few ideas in their head, or they don't really know how to go about this, and we find out what their passions are, what their potential niche could be, and work around it, and then I help them communicate this effectively, make a content strategy around this where they're able to mass produce content as quickly as possible, so they can start reaping the benefits of fame and fortune. But let's jump into this documentary and see. And she also married a footballer. I don't know what footballer it was, but yeah, she also married a footballer. And she wants the same for her daughter because she knows the value of fame, in your ability to make money. You see, like basically, if you are famous, right, loads of people know you. Okay, then um, that also attracts business deals, financial deals, business opportunities, social opportunities, and you'll live a higher quality of life because you have more eyeballs on you, and that you redirect the flow of capital, of attention, of people. Okay, and then people want to associate with you, and she's passing this on to her daughter, and the daughter's now has her own documentary on Amazon.
Your hair done. It'll be 12 by the time you finish, which is when we're leaving.
I mean, she is bridezilla right now, isn't she? Like full on bridezilla mode. She is like, get this done, do it. You know what I mean? Like there's no feminine energy in her at all. And I've said this before. It's like she knows what she's doing 100%. This isn't like some fucking fairy tale. This is planned dictatorship style. Excellent, nice, is it? It's calling her own mother a fucking bitch. I mean, no manners whatsoever. You might marry a footballer, you might be fucking rich as fuck, but you're still common as they. This whole project, this whole documentary is a marketing strategy for Taylor Ward. And you have to understand is why was she able to get this documentary done? Who the fuck is she? Nobody cares who she is, right? But now because she's standing next to a Premier League footballer, right? You all of a sudden know that there is money involved, okay? Right? Then she's able to snag a man, right? Like Riyad Mahrez, right? Who I think also, like, he was married to someone else, got divorced, so this is his like second marriage. The geezer doesn't learn really, does it? But she snagged him, and just look at the way that they're sitting. Right, I'm going to zoom in here. He's there, kind of like hunched over, right, like hands. He's got like a pillow over his lap. He's holding on to, fidgeting with his hands. He's looking down, and she's kind of just like staring at him, being like, like this really looks like a pushy mum, abusive husband with the dainty wife, and Mares is the child, the wife in this scenario, and she's the more dominant, wearing all black, golden blonde hair, making sure that he says what she told him to say. Okay, he looks like an abuse victim to me, right? And the more you watch it with that lens in mind, it's like you'll see it more often. Like the dynamics in this relationship are really off.
Family, so we're gonna have a good time.
I mean, he's really like just you know "Oh, we're gonna have a good time," and people might say, "Oh, that's just how he speaks." It's like, no, he's literally being shouted at, being scolded to sit there and be like, "Look, we're gonna do this fucking documentary, Mares. We're gonna fucking, you better not show me up. You say that I'm a good wife, all right?" Like you can just imagine her, she's got a belt out, just whap it away, just hitting him with it. It's just being just to be his wife. That's what it's all about. It's not the millions of dollars that she's gonna make, with all the fucking brand deals that this documentary that she's gonna get. The documentary is called "Married to the Game," and you only qualify to be part of the documentary if you are married to a footballer. Okay, so and this is of interest to women because most women want that type of lifestyle as well, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, right? I hope more people live lives of luxury, and which is why what I'm doing here on Royal Instinct. I'm helping people. I'm looking for 100 people that I can help, so that they can live lives of luxury like these two fantastic young couple. um, but you have to be about it. You have to put yourself out there. She had the strategy how she's going to bag him. You know, she made it. She doled herself up, snagged the Premier League footballer, and now she's living the high life. And even these documentary styles that look behind what happens, the same Kardashian style documentary reality TV show. It's to introduce your personality. Okay, that is what content is. That documentary is content. This is content. Everything you watch on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram is content, and the whole thing is for you to convey your personality to people. And even in a dating sense, okay, and this is for the women watching, right? This is get ready, right? This is if you're a woman watching this is the best dating advice: is making content. Okay, and if you want to present yourself as a you know as a bride to be, if you want to be snagged up by a man, you need to present yourself in content, showcase your personality, that you're kind, that you're whatever it is, right? If you're a bitch, showcase that in your fucking personality. There'll be some guy who loves a fucking bitch, right? We live in a world full of 5 billion or 4.5 billion men. There'll be one guy who thinks, yeah, that's my type. Okay, but the way that we do it, you wouldn't go out and try and meet 4.5 billion men, right? Or if you're a guy, you won't go out and talk to 4.5 billion women, right? Like you won't get nothing ever fucking done in your life, right? The best way to do it is use this content to send a bat signal out to the world. Okay, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. This is what I like, what I don't like, and you're literally mass producing, right? Um, a first date or a dating profile, right? Like if on Tinder, like people just look at your fucking pictures, but no one ever gets a feel for your personality. Whereas this, like right, I mean, 30 seconds you could fake it, but if you're just continuously, making speaking to the camera and talk about what your interests are, who you are, what you're about, what your vision is for the future, what your beliefs are, people really really will start warming to you and seeing you as a friend, seeing you as somebody that they can trust and potentially want to date you. Okay, and it's the same thing for anything, any type of opportunity that you're looking for, whether it's a dating opportunity, a social opportunity. If you're looking for friends, I'm looking for 100 kings who I can potentially be friends with, who are willing to become multi-millionaires, billionaires, um, rise to the top, become future leaders, so they can make the world a better place, right? Like I want to make the world a better place. I want to be a beacon of light for humans in this world, because there are real tough times coming ahead. We're already living in a cost of living crisis, and things are going to get much much harder and tougher for people, and I want to alleviate as much pain as possible, but I can't do that by myself, which is why I'm sending out this bat signal. I'm sending out a message to the Avengers to come together and fight evil, and bring prosperity and good times to the human race. If you are also if you have the same beliefs as me, if you know what's coming, what is happening in the future, and how bad it will get for society, especially with AI coming, especially with you know digital currencies, central bank currencies coming, living in a surveillance society, then, and you want to do something about it. This is your moment in the film where, you are at your crossroads, where you decide to become a hero or fade away into the background. The world needs more leaders. You cannot trust the leaders that we have right now. And I want to turn you into a leader. I want you to build your kingdom. I want you to live this lavish life so you can have your fairy tale ending. I think he wants to marry her. I don't think he wants to marry her. I think I don't know how, right? Maybe she put a strap on and, got some dodgy pictures of him. But like, yeah, he doesn't seem like a man, especially like if he's already married, if he's already divorced, and has kids already. Like he doesn't sound like he really, like, do you get what I mean? Like, what's there to gain from this? And I think he's got a kid with her as well. So, right, that he wants stability for the child, whatever. But it's like you can do that without wedding, right? Like, so I wonder how much he wanted this.
Even know where
I'm
we're
just
getting
the one who
married.
pays. That's the life, innit?
Yeah, he's a provider. He brings the big bucks. And then you could just see there as well, like, she just kind of just like sharp there for some, like Mara's only struggled, 15 years to make it to become a top professional footballer, 20 years to make it right to the top, and now she swoops in, sees all the good times, and she thinks like, oh, it's just been an easy fucking journey. It's like, the man has literal battle scars. And she's like, yeah, it's just been an easy fucking ride, just because she has to plan a fucking wedding. But wouldn't you want those problems? Like, it sounds like such a nice life. Like, wouldn't you want those easy problems as well? Right? And you deserve those problems, by the way. Okay. And I want you to find your rich husband, if you're one of these fucking feminist women, then like, make your own money, right? I'll be happy for you to make your own money as well. And how is she able to bring her vision to life? It is via money. It is via fame, and she is building it. She's continually building it, and I have no doubt that she will become quite a big UK personality, at least here on. I can imagine her on the show like a daytime TV show, like Good Morning Britain, doing some sort of presenting work, and I think that's what she's striving for. I think that's what she's working towards, and good luck to her. I think we're gonna cut it there. I think we're gonna do a part 2 of this video because there's still some left. But I think we'll leave it here for now. If you are interested in building your own fame so you can enjoy a lavish lifestyle, then reach out to me. For everybody else, I'll see you in part 2.